brand new range of XF2 Bivvies are here from RidgeMonkey, packed full of great updates and new features.
And these new features are going to take your angling to a brand new level. Shall we have a look?
Get on with it.
Okay, let me speak to you about a few of the new features on the EscAPE range. We've incorporated an inner capsule, and that capsule comes with a mosquito front. It comes with a ground sheet built in. All of the vents on the inside match the vents on the outside, so that will help and reduce all condensation. Fantastic addition, keep you warm in the winter, keep you cool in the summer. That's the perfect addition to that. On the outside, on the peak, we've got a vapour shield on the inside of this too, and a ground sheet. And then if you have a look, we've got the standard door, but we've also got a new clear PVC door. So if the weather's really bad, you've got the option of both. Loz will tell you now exactly what you can do with those doors.
So our range of XF2 Bivvies still come with the same great features that you've known and loved. However, I'm sure by looking at it, you can see one key change, and that is the colour. So we're still doing the khaki version, we're still doing a standard and a compact, but now they come in a lovely camo version as well. So whatever takes your fancy, we've got one to suit you.
So this is the new Pulch Extension. So there's a few new features. We have a vapour shield on the roof that stops any condensation. You've still got the extended ground sheet that you can buy separately, but as you can see, and as Loz said, we've got it in camo and we've also got it in khaki. Door configurations are exactly the same. You've got vents on the front, you've got vents on the doors. All the sides can be taken apart and taken away, so you can have full ventilation all the way through, or you've got free access, either way. And if we move over here, we can see that we've got the standard and the compact. And the difference between the sizes is basically the compact is more of a very large one-man. So with the standard version, your bed chairs can go long ways, so you'll have two with a nice big gap down the middle. And with the compact, you'd want it across the back, or if you've got a smaller bed chair, that's not a problem. It can also go long ways, just depends on what you take. I know I use a big bed chair, so I always use the compact as a large one man. And yeah, they suit all the business. But the difference is as well, is because we've put the ground sheet in the peak, it means you can take off that front, move it to the front of the peak, and the compact now becomes a large two-man. So that's the difference. We've made it a lot more versatile. And also the same with the standard, you can move the door to the front, which gives you so much more room inside for where your bed chairs are going to go, plus all your luggage and all your extra bits and pieces. But then obviously you've got the Pulch Extension, which will go on for all your cooking equipment, etc, etc, etc. However you set that up is how you set that up. So I hope you like the new features. I'm sure there's a couple more. I'll pass them over to Loz.
So some of the same great features that are included, you've got 4 magnetic rod straps on both the Pulch and the actual bivvy itself. So if we go through the Pulch, which I'm 6 foot, there's still loads of room in here, which you can access from the side as well. And then if you follow me through, you've got the vents on the side, which you've always had. Again, if you pick that up, you've got the mesh inside as well. So whether you want to have the mesh there for the mozzes at night and the wind circulation going through, or you can actually take that up and have the whole thing open. You can access it from both the outside and inside. And then you've still got the guy ropes as well, so you've got 4 pegging points on here. You've got 2 at the back and 2 at the front. If you're in extreme weather conditions, it's really windy, you can peg them down and you're going absolutely nowhere.
So here we are with the brand new, highly anticipated EscAPE Bivvy range. I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on how to put these up properly. So let's get started. We've got the big bag and a smaller bag, so all your accessories can go in there, and then you've got the main bivvy here in a big oversized bag. So let's do that now. Open the big oversized bag up, and inside there we have the front door. Let's put that to the side for now. We have a clear window, let's put that to the side, and we have the new inner capsule, and let's put that to the side. We'll remove this big bag out of the way for now. Very simply unclip it, and then simply open up the arms, one at a time. And within seconds, lift the front up, all the way up, and then walk inside and very simply grab a sidebar and slide it up and lock it in position, then come across the other side, slide it up and lock it in position. That is now freestanding and you're ready to peg it in. In the second bag, we've got the bivvy pegs, we've got the front peak, and we've got the tension bars. So I'm going to peg this in now. So just when you're putting these in, just make sure the corners are nice and tight, which will make the ground sheet perfectly tight and exactly in shape. With this new range with the EscAPE Bivvies, we've removed the fly sheet and we've incorporated inner capsule. This will help eliminate all condensation and make life a little bit more comfortable inside. So I'm going to show you how to put that up now. And once you've installed this, you don't need to take it out again. So that's why I'm doing it with no front on or no tension bars in. I'm doing it now to make life a little bit easier, and then I'll show you how to put the tension bars in once this is installed. It's a very simple way of doing it. We've got some C-clips and toggles, and you just go all the way around and clip them in. As you can see, the inner capsule is now in. It comes with its own mozzie door as well. So simply unzip that, which will then roll up and toggle into the floor. But next job is going to be put the tension bars in. We've exaggerated the matching, what you would call windows, so they match. So you've got the windows on the outside, the inner capsule matches those on the inside. We've put one in the roof to make putting the tension bars in the roof a lot easier. So I'll show you how to put that in now. But like I say, once you've done this inner capsule doesn't need to come out or anything like that. It can just stay in, pack away, jobs are good. So let's put the tension bars in now. Inside the second bag, you're going to find all the poles, and what you want is you want to find one that's got a rounded end on it. This is the XF2 standard, and the way this works is the one with the rounded end, which I'll show you now, goes into the back of the bivvy, and that slots into the floor. All the rest come with the little clamps that clip on the frame. So the tension bars are in. I will reiterate once again, you do not need these unless you're fishing in extreme weather. So now let's put the peak on and we'll pretty much have a ready to go bivvy. Now the peak's on the bivvy, these bars are essential. So clip these in and then put the long bar across the two, and that will stop any puddling on the roof. Another couple of brand new features for the EscAPE range. This time round, we've managed to move the door, so you can actually have a door on the bivvy, or you can have a door on the peak. And because if you move the door to the peak, that means you're going to need a ground sheet and you're going to need a vapor shield to stop any condensation in there. Gives you so much more space, and you've got loads of room. And there's also two different door variants. So let's put the ground sheet in now and the vapor shield, and then show you the doors. So as you see it now, the full door is on the front. You've got mozzie mesh windows either side. There's also a mozzie mesh underneath this cover here, and this is on the peak section. This can be moved back to the frame as well, so it gives you a Pulch Extension area, or you can bring it to the front and give you loads of room inside. This door can be used letterbox style or conventional, where you roll it out from the bottom and clip it together, and this whole front can come off and then be replaced with a clear window front, you would call it. So if it's raining really hard and you still want to be able to see out, put the clear door on and you get full access and full view of the lake in front of you. So if you do find yourself in a situation where you need the guy ropes, a real quick and easy clip that we've put on the end there, all you simply do is put a bivvy peg in, pull the guy rope out, wrap it around the bivvy peg, back on itself, and then if you see this little clip, it's got a little slot in there, and all you do is keep this nice and tight, adjusting the tension so it's really tight, and slide the guy rope in the clip and then release, and that can't go anywhere. So there you have it, a step-by-step process of how to put up the new EscAPE XF2 and XF2 Compact. They both go up exactly the same way, they've got exactly the same features, they're just slightly different sizes. Okay, so we are now going to add the Pulch Extension to the two-man bivvies. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the peak, and then I'm going to do a step-by-step guide of how to put them up. I'm going to enroll Loz, and he can come and help me because these Pulches do take two men. You can do it on your own, but it's a lot easier with two. Okay, first things first is you open up the bag and you locate the poles. They're going to be in a separate bag, and then the actual Pulch material will just be the roof, and then you'll see the two sides and the front. So locate those, put them to the side, but first of all, get the poles out and set the frame out. There's two frames to set up, set them up and lean them up against the bivvy. Okay, so once you've located the top, start on the right-hand side, get the zip and basically run it all the way across, and then we'll start installing the frame. Okay, once that's all zipped in, flap the roof over the top, put the pole against it, and then use the Velcro to attach it to the poles. And then once that's in, use the tension bars just to lock it in place, and that's part 2 done. Okay, step number 3 is to pull the roof over the top, and again, connect the Velcro straps to the poles. Loz. Best to go inside to do this, move it forward, and then go inside and simply clip them on. Okay, so once the second pole is Velcroed in place, simply get the tension bars and lock them in place. 2 at the sides and 1 straight through the centre. Now that's all done and the roof is in, you can fish with it exactly like this if you like. Put the guy ropes in to make it nice and solid, or depending on the fishing situation, you want to put the sides and the front on. That's absolutely up to you. I know when I fish places, I'll quite happily leave the side off so that I can access the swim from the side. So I'm going to put the sides on and the front, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's all done. Essentially, that is done. All you've got to do is peg it out and adjust the inner poles just to make sure the height is exactly how you want it. And as a new addition to the EscAPE Pulch Extension this year, we've brought out a vapor shield that goes on the roof. So it's very easy to attach via some toggles and some clips. And all you have to do is start at the back and work your way forward. Very, very simple, and that helps eliminate condensation. So there you go, installation done. Not too much hassle. It's a lot easier with 2 people, but it can be done with 1. And once it's set up like this, you don't actually need to put the sides and the front on ever again. You can pack it away exactly as it is now, roll it up and put it in the oversized carry bag, job done. So I hope you like the new features. It's taken a couple of years of ourselves using them extensively and listening to your feedback, and these are the results.
So that is the brand new range of our XF2 Bivvies.